Hi Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me get the video out there to those that need to see it. The signs with the most activity gets bonus readings as thank you. Check your playlist for 20 or more other Scorpio readings. And let's just get into your reading today. What key messages do you want Scorpio to know? What key messages do you have for Scorpio at this time? What key messages do you have for Scorpio at this time? Thank you. What messages do you want for Scorpio? What messages do you want for Scorpio, please? So what I was hearing a lot when I was shuffling. So what I feel or what I was hearing was tables are turned. So I feel like a dynamic could have changed in something in your life. So like you could have been the person always struggling and now you're the person doing well, or you could have been the person that always was there for others and now you're in more of a selfish energy, or you're going up in your workplace, like you're getting promoted and stuff in your work. So it's like from the time that you were a student and you were new to now you're like an expert type thing. So there's something like that that's changing in your life. And I feel like these are all positive and much needed changes in your life. But for some reason you feel confused. You feel unclear. You feel overwhelmed, stressed. And what I am just hearing right now is stop trying to cling to who you used to be. Stop trying to cling to how things used to be. They're different now. Things have changed. So it's like accepting this new version of you. Like positive things are coming in your life, but you feel weird about them for some reason. Like it's almost like you're so used to struggling that you feel uncomfortable doing well or something like that. Or you're so used to overgiving that you feel uncomfortable in relationships where people genuinely love you. There's a lot going on, and it's like going on inside yourself. Like to the outside world, people might not be able to know this. People might think that everything's just going well in your life and you're doing well with it, but you're having an internal conflict between yourself. Like we have chaser, runner right beside it, and then we have soul tie, space, hope, and detachment. Okay. So a lot is going on, but what I feel like is the most significant thing is that you can't cling to who you used to be anymore. And you're also learning something about chasing after people that left you confused in the past. So some of you, for some sort of wound or some sort of dynamic or some sort of healing that was needed or is still needed in your life, you used to really feel comfortable in situations where you had to chase. So like I mentioned in the beginning, at a workplace when you're a student, you had to chase, you had to try to impress, you had to do too much, you had to overexert yourself to look good and stuff like that. And in a friendship, in a love situation, you might feel comfortable with people and relationships that you have to chase, you have to overgive to, you have to do more to, because a part of you inside feels that you're unworthy of the true love, or how could this possibly be my life? How could I possibly have this career? How could I possibly have this home? How could I possibly have this relationship? But this is a wound that needs to be fixed in yourself. And what I'm feeling is it's all coming to a head now. And you can't run from this wound anymore. You could have been feeling this way for years, and now it's kind of come to a head. Like you can't run from it anymore. You don't want to fight yourself anymore. You just want to be happy. And the reality is, some of you are making space from toxic relationships in your life or toxic dynamics where you always had to chase things, chase approval, chase affection, I just heard. And you are spending a lot of time on your own. And as you're on your own, you're getting deep reflection, deep downloads. You could be needing to meditate more. You could be needing to do energy healing, therapy, just going within a lot more. And this causes you to be more isolated at this time in your life. But it's because you just don't want to deal with this dynamic anymore. You don't want to feel confused anymore. you want to be able to accept and embrace this new version of yourself, because I feel like you've earned it and it's something you're deserving of. And as you continue to heal, you start to realize a lot of things. Like some of you could be becoming more spiritual when you never used to be spiritual at all. You kind of see the hope in things. You see the tie in things. You see that detachment's needed in your life more than ever. I feel like you're realizing that there's a lot of agreements that you made with your higher self, or if you believe in reincarnation, or if you believe in a spiritual journey, or you don't believe in this, but you're just kind of learning about it now, that everything's connected and everything's happening in a reason. And all these things that you chase, people and places and things that you chased back then, you're detaching and creating space from them now, because the soul tie is already done. Those people have already taught you that lesson, whether it was a good lesson or a bad lesson. But in some way, though, they were significant to your life, because whatever you're learning, whatever you're doing, you're going up into a different path in your life. And that's why you're feeling confused, is because you're growing into a bigger version of you that might feel uncomfortable. Some of you like to be small, I just heard. Like you don't like to be noticed. You don't like to be the biggest person in the room. You don't like to stand out, but you've ascended past that version of yourself. Spirit doesn't want you to be small anymore. I feel like you're wanting to move to a next level in your life. Your subconscious is, and spirit is as well. So there we go. Past lives. You've known the person before. It's a soulmate from a past life. So whether these relationships were toxic, or they didn't give you anything, or whatever it was, you chased them for a long time to learn boundaries. That's what you had to learn from these people. And you agreed to this in a past life. You are enough. Difficulties, unconditional love, they are the one. Reconciliation. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. For some of you, again, it's friends, family, relationships, workplaces, massive reflections on people that you always used to chase, things that you chase, validation that you chase, a way of living that you like to live. And now you're learning boundaries, and you want space from these people, and you're detaching from them, and you don't understand how you can let someone go after being in your life so long. But the soul tie is finished for some of you. Others of you, it's in love. You wonder if the person that you're with is the one for you, or if you're craving someone from the past, someone's trying to reconcile with you, or some of you could be in a really happy relationship, like everything's happy and perfect from the outside, like there wouldn't be an issue, but you just have this feeling that you're meant to be with someone else, and it's causing you a lot of confusion. And there's just a lot of processing here. And then we have express your love. It's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Unconditional love. So a lot of issues that someone had here was loving themselves first. And then when you love yourself, your love to others is more unconditional. It's more open. It's more true. It's more real. And that's what some of you are noticing, is like you didn't love yourself for the longest time, but now you're working through that. And now your relationships with good people in your life are becoming stronger, and your relationship with yourself is becoming stronger. And then we have difficulties. Jealousies from others serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. You are enough. The person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. So this is the thing. It's like you could have everything on the outside world looking in. You got it all going on, but you've never felt so many difficulties within yourself or your relationships. Some of you could have never felt so much jealousy from others as well. But these difficulties are because you need to accept the new version of yourself. You need to love yourself, know that you're enough, know that you're worthy, know that you deserve all of this, and truly believe it with your whole heart. And a lot of your difficulties will fade away. I feel very different energy than what I'm used to. Like, it's like the universe, it's like you're fighting against your blessings, this person. The universe is trying to give you love. They're trying to make you reconcile with someone. They're trying to get rid of toxic people that you have to chase in your life and make your other relationships stronger and give you everything you want, but you're fighting yourself as a form of self-sabotage that you're not enough and you're unworthy. That's honestly what I'm feeling. And the second that you release that, you'll feel at peace, and you'll be able to accept all the blessings in your life. Any more messages for Scorpio? Okay. Yeah. So this is your energy. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. And I feel like this is your higher self that's talking to you. Some of you might be watching this and you're like, I don't believe in spiritual stuff. I don't believe in any of this. But your higher self is trying to get through to you that you are a spiritual being and you are on a spiritual path. I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. Yes, I was cheating. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so painful in the 5D. I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and was fighting it. I know it's divine. So a lot happening here. We have people that betrayed you in the past that you're letting go of, and people that want to return. There could have been like an ex that was cheating that wants to reconcile with you. There could be just people from the past that as they see that you move on to this beautiful new life, they see on social media or whatever, they're watching you and they hate what they've done to you. They hate that they messed things up in this connection. They hate that your life looks like it's doing so well and theirs isn't. I just feel like a lot of evil eye on you at this time too. So you might want to get some evil eye stuff or protection candles or bracelets at this time. Sage your home, stuff like that. Any more messages for Scorpio, please? Any more messages for Scorpio? Okay. So this is a very different message, but I'm going to read it how it came out here. I feel like this is you in both of these these two cards here, the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, like I said, you're used to being the underdog. You're used to not having a lot. You're used to struggling a lot. You could be used to health issues and now you're healthy. You could be used to financial concerns and now you're financially abundant. So this is what you're used to. This is what you live most of your life in, was like a poverty mindset. And you kind of subconsciously kept yourself stuck there because that's like you thought all that you could deserve. And now you're like independent, financially doing well. You're stable. You're growing in yourself. You're becoming confident. You're becoming who you're meant to be and all that stuff. And you're uncomfortable in it. Look, this is your energy still. You have an amazing offer, blessing coming from the universe, and you're not happy with it because you feel more comfortable in this than you do in this. And that's something you have to work on and something you have to heal within yourself. And then you'll be able to accept all the blessings and more, I just heard. So we have Judgment, 8 of, okay. So what I'm seeing here is, again, a lot of people are trapped in your energy, even though you're gone, because we have this you're the one here beside it. So I definitely think like exes pine after you, people watch you, people try to replace you. It's not working. They hope that you'll come back, but you've already left these people in the dust or you're going to. And I just feel, again, like a lot is happening where you're reflecting and you're leaving people behind and going towards new. And also people that have wronged you or hurt you or send you the evil eye or who aren't happy for you, that now the underdog is shining so bright, these people are going to receive judgment. And I feel like the reason that you're doing so well in life right now, Scorpio, is because this is your judgment. This is your karma. A lot of the times when you were that underdog, though, you were still a really kind-hearted person. You never wished harm on anyone. You never did any harm on anyone. You never was envious of anyone. You just were focused on yourself and stuff and just genuinely a good person. And that's your judgment now, is the life that you're receiving and the blessings that you're receiving. And you'll soon get, the dust will settle, I just heard, and you'll soon get control of your emotions and you'll start to awaken spiritually. and realize what's happening inside you, what you need to work on. And once you get control of your emotions and realize that you're enough and you're deserving, you're going to have a really peaceful, beautiful life, and it's only going to attract more blessings. And even though it's uncomfortable, the success and the changes that you have going on right now, it's a handout from, look, under the deck, under the deck, we have the Death card, so that's your card. Endings bring new beginnings, and this is all the stuff that you're receiving, the love, the money, the home, the blessings, the job, the peace, the serenity, the growth within yourself. It's all stuff that you've asked for. It's all stuff that you've manifested, and it's coming to you. And you just have to open it. You just have to receive it with open arms is what I really feel. And for someone here, it's really difficult for you to do that because of some sort of wound. But you just need to notice that in yourself and work on that. And then you'll be a lot more comfortable and a lot more blessings will come in than you can even imagine. This is your reading, Scorpio, sending love and light.